Hello friends, let's keep learning and exploring Ansible with DevLinux. Today we are going to uh, go a bit, step ahead. One more step towards Ansible playbooks. See, let's build our playbook. But what we are going to do, let's first understand that also. In this exercise, we are going to ensure that Apache server is up and running. One thing. We also want to ensure, let's write down those things. Apache is running. Next thing, Apache is enabled, meaning auto start post a reboot. So we don't have to manually start it if we reboot our server. Third thing is, let's say we will create and deploy a web page. You can call website also, but I'll call it web page because just one page website we are going to deploy. A simple thing. So once we deploy it, we want to restart the service, which is HTTPD for Apache. These four things we want to do. So let me, oh, I already have some content in there. So this HTML file, let's make it like this. H2. I forgot lots of HTML things. Welcome to my website, Dev Linux. Instead of my website, I can say, yeah, fine, Dev Linux. Now, those two lines. So let's create our web page in here, index.html. Even better, we create a directory with the name Apache. In there, we create this file, index.html. Okay, I know the codes are not complete like title, header, etc. etc. Let's keep it simple. This will work anyways. So this file is now there, as we can confirm. Now what we want is we want to deploy this web page. So let's build our Ansible. The status name of the playbook is start Apache as well as enable and enable Apache server. On what hosts we want to do it? I have set a group of hosts and the group name is web. Now, tasks that we want to perform. So the first task is we want to deploy or copy the web page. We might have one page, multiple pages or website, whatever you call it there. So recall that we can use copy module to copy a file or a directory. So let's use it, copy module. The source, where is the source? In the same directory, current directory itself, and the name of the file is index.html. Destination, so it has to go under /var triple w, then html that path we need to specify. Okay, I have my web server in here, and what we do slash triple w html, whatever is in there, I'm deleting it. Now let's see, there is nothing, but this directory is present there. Okay, now that is about the copy module thing, which is completed. Now the next thing is, what we want to do after copying it, we want to restart the website, right? Restart Apache server. Recall that we can use service module, we can also use command module and shared module. Service module. Now what is it that we want to use from service module? Name of the service, which is HTTPD. What state we want to ensure that it is restarted? See, if we say started, that means if it is already running, it will not restart it. If we say restarted, so it will restart it even if it is already running, correct? Just to ensure we are at the correct level. Column number 6. Okay. See, any extra space will create a problem. Did I select YML? Yes. Here it is line number 5, column number 3, position 172. Sorry, 72. That is fine. Column number 3, column number 3, correct. Alignment is proper there. Now, since we have specified these things, we also want to ensure enabled yes or true. So across reboot, this application or this service will be restarted automatically. Instead of using the word restarted, we can say will be started automatically when server is rebooted. Okay, now I put a comment in there that this is the end of the play. Dot dot dot. This is the end of one task. One task to copy the page, another task to start the service or restart the service. Now copy this entire thing, get, let's say Apache dot YML, Ansible dash playbook dash dash syntax check. Well, good, no problem. Well, by the way, let me tell you, some cool wind is blowing now, and I think it is raining somewhere. I'm sitting next to my balcony, and the weather is feeling better. Anyways, so This thing is done. Now we check here the current status. So system CTL. Let me do one thing. Instead of accessing this console, let me open a new session. This should be fine. Login as root. System CTL status of HTTPD. Currently it is inactive dead. Okay, so it is not working. Currently not running. Now let's remove this part and let's hit the enter key. But you may ask, where is the inventory? How does Ansible know what all my web servers are? Okay, before that, list hosts web group. You see, so that means my default inventory file I am using. Okay, let's hit the enter key. Clear scroll back. Okay, what was there? The name of the play, some dragon, good. Gathering facts, we did not disable it, so gathering facts is done. Okay, connectivity is ensured. Then deploy the web page. Yellow means changed and changed means some action has been taken. Another yellow. Oh no, this is play recap. One thing. One yellow here, another yellow here. So second task was also performed. Oh, I can hear it is raining now, guys. So give me a few seconds. Okay. Hmm. This is good. It's raining. Well, in the middle of night, almost past 1:30, as you can see here. So both actions are done. Let's verify. As you can see, active and running. We also want to check if the file has been copied there. So /where www and HTML and the file is present there. Cool. Now, how do we open this website? Okay, we can point to this URL or IP in our favorite web browser. We can also use wget. For example, if I say wget localhost, so it is working. Index.html file has been saved in my temporary directory, as you can see, and the contents of the file are the same which we created here. Oh, I deleted the steps. Did not save the steps, no problem. So our work is done. Now one more thing we want to ensure. Will this Apache server be up and running when we reboot the host? How do we check it? Systemctl is enabled. What is enabled? HTTPD enabled. Okay, let's check the status once again and Scroll up a little bit, you see httpd.service enabled. Vendor preset is disabled, so by default it is not supposed to be enabled. See, we have covered a very realistic project here. In brief, why realistic? I'm saying because in your project, in your organization, right? For what whoever is your client, right? So you might be deploying configuration files, websites, web pages, and other files directories, as we covered in the file module and in the copy module, right? So when you are doing something, you might need to restart a service. So Apache website in this case, okay, so is a very practical thing which we observe, because I might be doing something, I might be changing something, and I want to restart my server. Here server means not the OS, just the service Apache. So we have done that also, and we have ensured that if we reboot the server also, and in future if the server gets reboot it automatically, right, a reset may happen, right, then this service will be online automatically. Now if I want to access the website from here, the other host, which is Ansible host, what I need to do, I just need to use the IP, correct? I go into this directory /tmp wget. If connectivity is present, this should work. And we know Ansible is able to, communicate with our controlled host, remote host, that is the web server. So it is working here as well, correct? There is a program elinks something. Oh, it is not installed, so I can install it on here. Yum install. I think it is called elinks. This is a text-based browser. Okay, this may take some moments, guys, because I don't have a local repository. I'm using the repositories found on the internet. So I think that is the package elinks. Let's see. I have switched off cooler, AC. Just the fan is on now. Great relief, man. Great relief. God's grace. It's lightning, and I'm not scared. It looks beautiful. Okay, where we are. Oh, how cool the breeze is. So it's taking time. Let's go ahead in here and do something. System CTL disable HTTPD. Okay, I'm showing some Linux things here. So I have disabled the service. Now I ask you one question. This action will stop the current session of Apache. That means the Apache server will be halted, stopped too. Yes or no? No. Let's check. I might be wrong. Well, it's running, right? So when we said disabled, what really happened is it is now in disabled state. And yes, it means when this host is rebooted, the service will not be started automatically. And now if I check for that status is enabled, we must see disabled. Well, here you see a lot of things are happening. Databases are being built up. Probably I have not used the yum command on that host for a while. Well, I did, but I think I removed. I cleared the caches and everything. I keep doing those things. So now I'm just waiting for that yum command to finish. In the meanwhile, what else I can explain to you? I can explain to you something. A duplicate session I take. I change the settings. I go to colors. I change the color because I have only one Ansible server. So I log in here again. Okay. CD Ansible, then Apache. Now here what we do, we update our index file. So I say something like this: vim index, and in there let's put something, if I am not wrong, add a row. This will still work if it has not been deprecated. And here we say something in h3 happy learning. Okay. Now, okay, so it found the package elinks and some dependencies it has identified. So yes, I want to say yes to it. Now, since the web page we have modified, what we want to do is next we want to update it onto our web server, right? So we run the same uh, playbook again. This thing is ready. Now let's test it. A links. Okay. And what was the IP? IPA. This is the IP. Okay. You see, welcome to elinks. Press escape for menu, documentation, etc. Okay. And what we see, local directory. Oh, local directory it is showing. Why not the web page? Very strange. Why it is not showing me the web page? Welcome to my website, DevLinux. It is there, right? So I should not have to specify index.html, but in my Apache web configuration, I have to define it that by default use that index.html as the home page. Okay, once again, now because it is not having the current update, so we want to just deploy the page again. Ansible dash playbook, sorry, and the Apache playbook. cd slash cd Ansible Apache. Here we have it. Ansible dash playbook Apache. Let's hit enter. Now, in the meanwhile, I show you a graph for Ansible on the remote host. Okay, you see Ansible playbook, it's been executed, and what we were doing now, it is already completed. Okay, so we got what we got here. Deploy the web page, something changed, we got a change thing there, we got restart Apache. Okay, so oh my god, it's getting darker now because of the rain. So something has changed, another changed, nothing has changed. Play recap. Okay, restarted as well as the service has been enabled because we disabled it, correct? Now we can verify it on the web server. So system ctl status httpd, as you can see it is active running now, and now it is enabled. Okay, now let's check the website's contents as well. You see, happy learning. That typo there, but anyways, good. So we have updated our website. Yes. Okay. If you want to make a note of this thing, elinks, that is the text-based browser we can use. Of course, you can use your standard Google Chrome or some other browser also, but this is quite, quick. So guys, I think I'm going to enjoy the view, even if it is darker outside. I want to breathe in the fresh air, the cool air. So I say tata to you, good night to you guys. Keep learning, happy learning. Okay, as you know, it is almost getting 2 a.m. and probably you can hear the noise because of the wind blowing so hard now, and I want to enjoy that sound, that aroma. So now I must say tata to you. Bye bye, guys.